Good morning, students. How are you? I think you all are fit and fine in your houses. I am Meenakshi Beri, your math teacher. Today I am going to start revision of exercise 10th In this exercise, we will learn how to add and subtract unlike fractions. Children, in second unit test, we will give the exam on MS Forms. Find out the solution in rough copy and take the correct answer. Let us start the revision of exercise 10C with few new examples. Let us see example 1. Adding unlike fractions. What are unlike fractions? Fractions are having different denominators are called unlike fractions. Two unlike fractions are given, 3/4 and 7/8. In 3/4, the denominator is 4 and in 7/8, the denominator is 8. How can you make them like fractions? If we multiply 4 with 2, we will get 8, right? Then in fractions, when we are making equivalent fractions, we have to multiply numerator and denominator with the same number, right? Write on the first fraction, 3/4 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. Answer is 6/8. Write on the second fraction, that is 7/8 multiplied by 1 divided by 1. Answer is 7/8. Now add both 6/8 plus 7/8. While we are adding the like fractions, both are like fractions because both are having the same denominator, that is 8. Add the numerators. 6 plus 7 is equal to 13/8. Now see example 2. First fraction is 1/5 and the second fraction is 2/10. Again, both the fractions are having different denominators. That means both are unlike fractions. How can you make them like fractions? By multiplying 5 with 2. While you are making the equivalent fraction, you have to multiply numerator and denominator with the same number, right? Then 1/5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. Answer is 2/10. Second fraction is 2/10 multiplied by 1 and divided by 5. Again the answer is 2/10. Now both are like fractions. 2/10 plus 2/10 is equal to 2 plus 2, 4, 4/10. While we are adding the like fraction, denominator you have to write one time only. You can add the numerators only. You can add the numerators only. Denominator you have to write one time only. Now see next example. First one, 10/12 plus 3/5. Both are having different denominator. That's why both are unlike fraction. Write down the first fraction. Which one is the first fraction, children? Yes, 10/12. And denominator of second fraction? Yes, it is 5. Write down the first fraction, 10/12 multiplied by the denominator of second fraction, that is 5. 5 divided by 5. 10 5s are 50, 12 5s are 60. New fraction is 50/60. Now write down the second fraction. Which one is the second fraction? 3/5. Multiply by the denominator of first fraction. Which is the denominator of first fraction? 12. 3 by 5 multiplied by 12 divided by 12. 12 is a 36, 12 is a 60. Answer is 36 upon 60. Now both are like fractions. How can you add the like fractions? Yes, we will add only numerators. 50 plus 36 is equal to 86. Denominator will write only one time. We will add only numerators. Denominators we will write only one time. Children, now you are able to understand how to add unlike fractions by making unlike fractions like fractions. Then you have to add the numerator. Denominator you have to write only one time. We will not add the denominators. We will add only numerator. Now we will learn how to subtract unlike fractions. How to subtract unlike fractions. We will follow the same pattern. We will follow the same pattern, but instead of adding, we will subtract the fraction, right? First of all, because first fraction is 2 by 3 and second fraction is 2 by 6. If we will multiply 3 with 2, we will get 6. Okay? We have to make it like fractions. That's why 3 multiplied by 2. Answer is 4 by 6. And the second denominator is already 6. No need to multiply it with any another number. We will multiply it with 1. 2 by 6 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2 by 6. Now you have to subtract 4 by 6 minus 2 by 6 is equal to 2 by 6. Both are divisible by 2. The answer is 1 by 3. The answer is 1 by 3. Let us see one more example. First fraction is 3 by 4 and the second fraction is 1 by 3. Both are unlike fractions. How can you make it like fraction? Yes, first fraction multiply by the denominator of second fraction and second fraction multiply by the denominator of first fraction. While we are making the equivalent fraction, we are multiplying numerator and denominator with the same number. Yes, children, we will multiply numerator and denominator with the same number. Write on the first fraction. That is 3 by 4. Multiply it with 3, right? Which one is the denominator? 3. 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12. 9 by 12, right? Second fraction is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 multiplied by the denominator of first fraction, that is 4. 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Now you have to subtract 9 by 12 minus 4 by 12. Answer is 5 by 12. Answer is 5 by 12, right? Let us see one more example. First fraction is 8 by 10 minus 3 by 10. 3 by 5. First fraction multiply by 1. Answer is 8 by 10. Second fraction multiply by 2. 3 2s are 6. 5 2s are 10. Again same denominators. That's why we can subtract the numerators. 8 by 10 minus 6 by 10. Answer is 2 by 10. 2 by 10 divided by 2. Answer is 1 by 5. Answer is 1 by 5. Let us see one more example. 5 by 9 minus 2 by 7. Children, how can you solve this? Yes. Write on the first fraction. Multiply by the denominator of second fraction, that is 7. 5 by 9 multiplied by 7 divided by 7. Answer is 5 7s are 35. 9 7s are 63. 35 upon 63. Write down the second fraction, that is 2 by 7. Multiply by 9, denominator of first fraction. 9 to the 18, 9 7 the 63. 18 upon 63. Now subtract both. Answer is 17 upon 63. Answer is 17 upon 63. Now children, this time you have to give the exam on MS form. In MS forms, 2 options or 3 options are given and you have to take the correct one. If you are not able to find out the answer orally, you have to use the rough copy. Do the solution in it, find out the correct answer, then you have to take the answer. Okay. First one, let us see one example. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. When you solve it, answer will come 3 by 4. That is right. Then you can tick right. Okay. Now, let us see one example. 5 by 7 minus 2 by 3. The answer is 1 by 21. You have to tick right. Okay. Now children, do practice and try to get good marks in your second unit test. Thank you and have a nice day.